YouTube friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Amber Gale and this is Amber GayleVids. Hello! Hi! Long time no see. So it has been probably about a month, right at a month and a day since I last posted. And I am so sorry. Actually, I'm not that sorry. And the reason I say that is because there's been a lot going on. A lot going on with me personally, a lot going on in the world and in my schooling career, and it's just been a lot. Today's video though is going to be just a little bit of a why I haven't been vlogging, update, telling you that I'm not dead yet. Today I'm just gonna update you on how my life is going and what you've missed. The last thing that I did was post a vlog of the, I think it was the first week of fall term 2 in school. Fall term 2 was so much harder than fall term 1. It was so hard to like maintain motivation. Oh my gosh, keeping a motivation going through this pandemic and through COVID. Like I was so done after putting all my energy in fall term 1 and getting through that and being so grateful that I got through that. Fall term 2 just seemed to go on forever. So I think that when I started to realize that, and I said in my last vlog that I just needed a break from the camera, I had no clue exactly why I was feeling that, and I wouldn't know until November 1st. I posted that vlog on October 26th, and November 1st was that following Sunday. It was probably the worst day I've ever had as far as like physical health goes. That night, it would have been the 31st, it's crazy. Halloween night, I went to bed, and I woke up in the middle of the night, went downstairs to go pee, came back up the stairs, and by the time I got to the top of the steps, I felt my heart racing, and I just was so drained and dizzy and lightheaded. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't catch my breath. So I came back in my room, I closed the door, I laid on the bed, and I literally just laid here and was like taking deep breaths in and out because I could not breathe. I genuinely could not breathe. And I eventually fell back asleep somehow. And the next morning when I woke up, I had to go to church that day. I had to go. I was performing, I was singing that morning. It was the first Sunday we had just opened our doors to like come back in the church. It was a big deal, and I'm a huge part of our worship team, and I do a lot for the church, and I love my jobs that I have at the church. I love them. However, if I hadn't have obligated myself to be there and it wasn't such a big day for everyone, I would have 100% said I'm not coming, because I woke up the next morning and I felt awful. I mean terrible. I woke up and like just standing up out of the bed, I was dizzy, I was lightheaded, my heart was racing. I put my Apple Watch on and was watching my heart rate just go up and up and up, and it was pretty much staying between 100 and 150. There was one point at church that morning that that my heart rate got up to 183, and I was literally sitting down, on like monitoring the live stream on Facebook. And I looked down and I showed my mom, and she was like, oh my gosh, you know, and I told her what was going on, and I literally felt like I was going to pass out, and I had no clue what was going on. Like my heart was just racing, and I felt fatigued, drained, dizzy, lightheaded, and just disoriented. And I don't know how else to explain it or like tell you how I felt, but that's just the best way I can tell you. My body was achy, but it wasn't like a fever and chills, like flu kind of ache. It was a like my body is shutting down and I want to lay on the ground and do absolutely nothing until like my body stops. Like that's how I felt. Obviously I couldn't do that because I had obligations. So I muddled through that Sunday morning, which was very, very difficult to do. I still don't know what happened. I still don't have answers. It took me several days that week to recover, and so I'm beyond thankful that I had already just told myself that I was going to take a break from vlogging that coming week. And I was going to take a break and stop. And then that happened, and I needed that week. I needed that week to breathe and regroup. And I was still going to school. I was still going to class and stuff. I ended up going to my general doctor a couple of weeks later, get an appointment with her to do that. I wanted to wait until school was over to go, but I ended up calling them earlier because I thought it would take a while to get an appointment. And when I mentioned that I was having heart problems, they were like, you know, we're getting you in ASAP, and got me in like that week, which was funny. But I went and she referred me to a cardiologist and referred me to get a Holter monitor put on my heart for, it's like a little monitor thing I have to wear for 48 hours. I am going to get that put on Monday, this coming Monday. It is currently Saturday night, and I'm doing it this coming Monday, which is November 30th. It's November 30th. I am going to vlog that. I'm going to kind of show you guys what that experience is like and what everything looks like. I'm really intrigued. Luckily, my boyfriend has had this done as well. He has a very slight heart murmur and high heart rate due to anxiety. And I think it's funny because we both have these heart issues, and he has already had this test done on him. And now that I'm having it done, I'm like asking him all these questions. Okay, what can I expect? What can I expect? And he's kind of prepared me for it. No one else in my family has really had these problems or anything like this. I don't think it's a genetic thing. I don't know. However, my grandmother on my mom's side of the family is very much, has a lot of health issues, and has dealt with a lot of things in her life, health-wise. Heart doctor, when I go see him, which is going to be this Friday, December 4th. So I have my monitor on Monday. I have my tuberculosis test, which is for my background check for student teaching. That is also Monday. And then Friday I have my cardiologist consultation, and then a repeat of my lab work that I had done the last time I went to the doctor. I had lab work done, which most things came back normal. The only thing that was weird was I had a very high white blood cell count. So I'm getting that retested this Friday, which is about 3 weeks after, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks after the last time I had it done, so that they can like make sure those have decreased. If they haven't decreased, then that's a whole nother avenue we have to venture down to figure out why my white blood cell count is so high. My primary doctor seems to think that the cardiologist will probably want to do other tests, such as like is the echocardiogram, I think is what it's called. I am not a doctor, do not come for me. And just do all these other tests on my heart to see what's going on. I feel like I'll probably end up doing a stress test at some point. I don't know if all of these problems are due to anxiety or not. I really don't know. I never even mentioned this. Oh my gosh. The biggest reason that I ended up deciding that I was going to go to the doctor was because I happened to check my blood pressure when I was, that Sunday night, when I got home from church on November 1st. I checked my blood pressure and it was really high. It was like I think it was 150 something over 101. And that bottom number took over a week to get below 90, which is very, very bad. So, and that bottom number indicates how much your heart is pumping. And so my heart is pumping too much, or was that week. And I don't know if all of that is due to what I'm eating, if it's due to my stress levels, if it is due to anxiety, if it is due to depression. I don't know. And this year, 2020, has just been so crazy. It could be all of those things combined. I don't know. I really don't know. However, I don't feel that at 21 years old, my heart should be working this hard and giving my body these signs that it's working this hard. I worry about that, and that's something that I shouldn't be worrying about at 21 years old. And so that's why I'm pursuing a cardiologist and pursuing all these things to try and figure out what's going on, because I need some answers. And I swear, if this cardiologist just tells me that I need to not drink so much caffeine and eat healthier foods, I'm literally gonna punch him in the face, because I understand that those things are very important and very relevant, and I don't eat like I should, and I do drink too much caffeine. However, since I've been to my primary doctor, I have cut back on my caffeine a lot, okay? I don't even drink coffee, never have drank coffee. However, soda is my addiction. I've been getting a lot better about it. But I don't eat healthy, I don't eat vegetables like I should, I don't eat salads, I don't like salads. And I wish I did. I wish I liked these things, and I wish I could tolerate them. I just don't. And it sucks, it really does. So I'm really hoping, and I am honestly just crossing my fingers at this point, hoping that I can get something diagnosed that is more than just a, yeah, you need to eat healthier, or yeah, you need to just stop drinking so much caffeine. Because if that's my only answer I get, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If all of this is related to anxiety and stress, I decided to go ahead and pursue finding a counselor. However, I wanted a Christian counselor or a Christian therapist of some kind that would be something like that I would feel comfortable with, and that could understand my religious points of view. Just because that's a big part of who I am. That's just a big part. Not because I am biased or don't think a normal therapist would do a good job. It's just because I really wanted someone who I could talk to that would understand what I'm talking about without me having to explain it from the beginning. So it was definitely a God thing that when I finally broke down, I had a breakdown on the last week of, this past week of finals for school. Actually, it was 2 weeks ago now. I had a breakdown, and I had another heart problem, and my blood pressure went up. And my heart rate was really high. I had to actually end up having a panic attack, and I had to call my mom to come over here. A little crazy. And at that moment, I decided, okay, I need to find a counselor, because whether this heart and blood pressure stuff is related to anxiety or not, my panic attacks were not helping it. So I decided to find a therapist, counselor person. I did some research. I didn't really find anything in my area that I really thought was good. I live in rural Southern Virginia, so it's not really that many options. So after I didn't find anything, after searching for a little bit, my pastor actually the same week, this past Sunday, he announced in church that there was a new Christian counselor coming to one of our local churches in our district, or in our area, and they started this new counseling program in light of 2020. And I was like, this is literally an answered prayer, and this is just perfect. And so I already had my first session with her, and I really have enjoyed it thus far, and I have another session this week. So that's my update. That's what's been going on. That's what you've missed. So now that I'm back and I'm ready to start vlogging some more, recently my boyfriend's family, or at least his sister, I don't think she's found my channel, but she knows I have a YouTube channel, and I was so embarrassed. And I was like, it's nothing, it's so small and tiny, and I don't have any subscribers. Now that I'm kind of picking this back up and starting this again, I have a new schedule. I'm gonna start vlogging again. I'm gonna just post what I feel like posting. I really want to do a room tour. I've rearranged my room. I want to decorate for Christmas, so I might take you guys along with me for that video. So I'm gonna try and post once on Monday and once on Friday. So it's a little bit of a weird schedule, but I think Mondays and Fridays are the best days for me. I also will be vlogging my doctor's appointments coming up. Those probably will not be up till next week, but I'm gonna try and vlog them. I don't know, I might be a little too awkward to vlog. I'm gonna try, I don't know. With all that being said, if you are not subscribed to my channel and you're watching it and you've made it this far in the video, go subscribe right now. I recently passed 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is not a big deal, but it's a little bit of a big deal, and I'm gonna celebrate it. So I think I'm at 128 subscribers right now. 128? Yeah, 128. We are at 128 subscribers right now. 128. So I really hope I can get to 200 soon. 200 before Christmas. Maybe? Probably not. We'll see. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. My hurt thumb. A thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below if any videos you want to see, any questions you have for me about my life. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Oh, and I've had a couple people like friend request me or send me a message on Facebook that watch my YouTube videos. How I really love that and appreciate that. However, I do not accept friend requests on Facebook of people I don't know personally. So I'm so sorry that I will not respond to you or accept your friend request on Facebook. But all of my videos and most of my posts are made public, so you can see them on my page, on my wall, even without being my friend on Facebook. So I'm sorry, that's just a privacy thing that I'm like setting in place, that there are certain things I just don't do. And if I don't know you in person, in real life, I'm not gonna friend you on Facebook. I'm sorry. But go follow me on Instagram. That is public. My TikTok is also public, obviously. So go follow those things. I will respond to you there 100%. DM me on Instagram and I will most likely answer you within a couple days. That's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.